Are you tired of feeling unmotivated, stuck in the cycle of laziness, and watching chances slip away? What if I told you that the famous samurai Miyamoto Musashi left behind powerful lessons that can help you destroy laziness forever? In this video, you'll find 7 life-changing principles that will rewire your mind for discipline, action, and unstoppable momentum. Lesson 1. Adopt the action-first mindset. Are you waiting to feel motivated before you start doing something? If that's the case, you've already failed. The truth is, desire is not dependable. It often changes. To overcome laziness, stop relying on your feelings and start taking action. This is a core belief that Miyamoto Musashi followed, which made him one of the best warriors in history. Musashi knew that taking action builds energy. In battle, there was no time to wait. He didn't wait to feel ready to use his sword. He took action right away. This idea is also true for your life. If you wait for the right time to start, you'll never get moving and will just stay lazy. The important thing is to act before your brain comes up with reasons. Laziness grows when we hesitate. The more you think about doing something, the tougher it gets to begin. You start to think too much, finding reasons that say it's too hard or that you should hold off. Musashi's view was straightforward. Don't do anything that isn't helpful. Hesitating and spending time is pointless. To beat laziness, set a rule to act right away. When you wake up, don't stay in bed looking at your phone. Get up instead. When you have a job to do, don't worry about how difficult it will be. Just begin. Once you take the first step, your brain gets started and the job feels easier than it did before. This is why many successful people emphasize the importance of motion. Once you start, it gets easier to continue. Taking action boosts drive, not the opposite. Stop hesitating and overthinking and just take action. Musashi lived a life focused on continuous movement and self-improvement. If you adopt this way of thinking, you won't be lazy anymore. Lesson 2. Use the 2-minute rule. One main reason people feel lazy is that they view jobs as too hard. When something feels too big or hard, your brain can make you think that starting is impossible. This causes procrastination, making the job seem even scarier as time goes on. Miyamoto Musashi knew that becoming skilled requires regular, small efforts. He practiced every day, improving his skills slowly, understanding that even the best fighters begin with basic steps. The 2-minute rule is an effective way to overcome obstacles. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it right away. This stops laziness before it starts. Taking quick and easy actions helps you avoid being lazy. For example, if you want to read more, start by reading 1 page. If you want to exercise, just do 1 push-up. To tidy up your workspace, just put away 1 thing. These small acts might seem unimportant, but they build up energy and progress. Once you start, you're more likely to continue. The secret to overcoming laziness is to start with small steps and gradually grow from there. Musashi never depended on inspiration. He didn't say, "I'll train when I'm ready." He realized that taking action creates discipline, not the other way around. His worldview focused on taking quick and clear actions. In battle, delay was fatal. In life, waiting too long can prevent you from succeeding. The 2-minute rule helps you overcome the toughest part of any job, which is just getting started. When you take action, it gets your mind working, which helps you keep going. If you want to stop being lazy, don't try to do everything at the same time. Take 1 small step and let it guide you to the next one. Musashi became great because he practiced every day, not just now and then. If you use this same idea of taking quick, small steps, you will help your mind become more productive. Begin now. Act now. Soon, laziness will be gone. Lesson 3. Make it hard to be lazy. Laziness is a common issue that can lead to procrastination and lack of focus. Miyamoto Musashi, a renowned martial artist, emphasized the importance of facing difficulties and overcoming laziness by eliminating unnecessary comforts. He believed that real strength comes from facing difficulties and that being too comfortable can make one weak. To overcome laziness, one should focus on their surroundings and eliminate distractions, such as keeping their phone close, having a cozy bed, or having a messy desk. Musashi believed that too much can be distracting and decided to live simple, focusing on training, discipline, and skills. To do this, one should delete distracting apps, put their phone in another room, and turn off the alarm clock when needed. Another strategy is to create obstacles to laziness and make it easy to build productive habits. For example, if exercising, one should lay out workout clothes the night before and keep a book on the desk instead of the phone. Musashi believed that warriors build discipline from their surroundings and make good choices easy, while bad choices are hard. By making it hard to be lazy, one can push themselves to take action, and once action becomes a habit, laziness loses its grip on one forever. Lesson 4. Master the art of self-discipline. Miyamoto Musashi's life focused on self-discipline. He didn't depend on motivation or short bursts of inspiration. Instead, he followed a strict code of discipline, which made him one of the best samurai in history. He realized that success depends on your actions, not your feelings, and that you need to keep doing those actions, no matter what happens. Most people let their feelings guide what they do. They only work when they're motivated, but when that desire goes away, they become lazy. This is why many people find it hard to reach their goals. They wait for the right moment, but Musashi believed that waiting is a waste of time. He practiced every day, no matter the weather, because he knew that dedication leads to results, not just feelings. Self-discipline means doing what needs to be done, even if you don't want to do it. It means getting up early, keeping your promises, and dealing with challenges. Musashi once said, "You should know that there is more than one way to reach the top of the mountain." This means that no matter how you reach success, you need to be disciplined. If you have a hard time with laziness, begin with little tasks. Don't try to change everything all at once. Build discipline by taking small steps. Wake up at the same time each day, exercise for a few minutes, or finish one important job before you relax. These small wins build your mind and turn self-discipline into a habit. Musashi followed a principle called shogo, which means he practiced hard and stayed focused. He thought that to be good at anything, you have to challenge yourself a little more every day. You won't become focused instantly, but each time you overcome challenges, you strengthen your mind. The main point of self-discipline is to stop making excuses. Sometimes you might not feel like working, training, or getting better, but that's the time when you should do it anyway. Discipline means doing what you need to do, even if you don't feel ready. Once you learn that, laziness won't have power over you anymore. Lesson 5. Set deadlines for everything. A task without a date might never be completed. Miyamoto Musashi lived with a sense of urgency, knowing that time was his most important resource. He understood that waiting to act could change winning into losing. In a fight, waiting too long can be deadly. The same goes for life. If you let chores take too long without feeling urgent, you risk becoming lazy and putting things off. Many people don't reach their goals because they keep saying they'll do it later. But later often means never. Musashi didn't wait for the right time. He made it happen. He trained as if his survival counted on it, because in his world, it did. He realized that limits cause stress, and that stress pushes people to take action. Consider how people behave when a deadline is near. If you have a week to do a job, you might spend the first 5 days not doing anything and then hurry to finish it at the last minute. What if you choose your own deadlines? What if you learn to always work quickly? That's how you build a warrior's attitude. To carry out this lesson, begin by setting clear limits for all your tasks. If you have a job to do, set a specific time to finish it instead of leaving it unfinished. Instead of saying, "I'll do it later," say, "I will finish this in 30 minutes. If you plan to work out, don't just say, "I'll exercise today." Instead, make a specific plan, choose a set time, and stick to it. Musashi lived a life of focus and self-control. He used every moment wisely. You need to learn to think in a similar way. Take your goals very seriously, as if your life depends on them. Set goals, stick to them, and challenge yourself to take action before time runs out. In life, the one thing you can never get back is time. Lesson 6. Surround yourself with action takers. A great way to overcome laziness is to spend time with people who inspire and drive you. Miyamoto Musashi spent his life looking for the toughest opponents and didn't get sidetracked by other things. He understood that the people you surround yourself with greatly influence your thoughts and behavior. If you spend a lot of time with people who delay, make excuses, or avoid putting in effort, you might start to behave like them without even realizing it. Laziness can spread from one person to another. When you see other people losing time or making excuses, your mind tends to find reasons to do the same. The opposite is also true. Being around people who take action, seek growth, and hold themselves responsible will lift your energy too. Musashi's life wasn't just about training alone. He trained with the best, fought strong opponents, and always pushed himself to do better. He realized that your growth depends on the people you spend time with. It's often said that the 5 people you spend the most time with show who you are. If you are in a group that is okay with being average and not trying to improve, it's time to rethink your situation. Seek out people who challenge limits, aren't scared of failing, and have a strong passion for life. These are the people who will help you stay on track, hold you responsible, and support you when you want to quit. You can find people who take action everywhere. This includes joining online groups with similar interests, signing up for classes to learn new skills, or connecting with friends who value discipline and personal growth. Be around people who have the same goals as you. Choose those who will push you to do your best and won't accept laziness. If Musashi had been around lazy people, he wouldn't have become so famous. He realized that having the right people around matters a lot, and you should realize it too. When you surround yourself with motivated people, you'll feel encouraged to step up, develop new habits, and get rid of the laziness that keeps you from achieving your goals. Lesson 7. Embrace the discomfort. Miyamoto Musashi, a renowned warrior and strategist, believed that true strength comes from facing discomfort rather than avoiding it. He believed that by accepting challenges, we can use them to grow and develop resilience, control, and focus. The world today is designed for comfort, making it easier to avoid discomfort, which can hinder our development of these qualities. Musashi's life demonstrated the importance of facing pain, training in tough conditions, and always seeking obstacles to improve his skills. To overcome laziness, one should change their perspective on pain and view it as a sign of progress. Challenges beyond our comfort zone, such as waking up early or dealing with difficult situations, strengthen our mental toughness. Pain is an essential part of the learning process and helps us control ourselves. Accepting pain means not waiting for the perfect moment to take action, but deciding to act regardless of our feelings. The more we face pain, the less control laziness will have over us. To overcome laziness, remember Musashi's teachings and continue going through tough times. Growth only happens when we step outside our comfort zone, and in moments of discomfort, we will discover our real potential.